How's everybody doing tonight? I'm just going to read a couple of poems from my chapbook any minute now, so I hope you like them. The first one's a little morbid, I warn you, and after that really awesome song, I feel kind of silly reading it, but here we go. 2012. We're all done for. You and I and Mom and Dad and Patches, the one-eyed cat, and the guy at the fruit stand who despises people from New Zealand. And your second grade teacher. Mine's been dead for quite some time and I really couldn't be happier. And your 12th grade crush, and her crush that wasn't you. And the person who got you your first job pushing a mop. Even though you hated that job, it was still a paycheck. And the bully who held you down and spit in your mouth because he was secretly attracted to you, but was aggressively confused by his homosexual urges. And the lunch lady with 10 o'clock shadow and lumpy potatoes. And the lumpy potatoes. And the mystery brown meat substance. And the whole goddamn school. And your second job. And the selfish asses who broke your heart. And the hearts you selfishly broke, you ass. And the soccer mom who cut you off on Sunrise Highway. And Sunrise Highway. And Steve's sushi joint where I eat almost every Friday night. And everywhere you eat almost every Friday night. And the grocery bagger chick who spreads rumors about your friends, even though you heard she took on half the football team in one sitting, so to speak. And the football team. And everyone you've ever loved. And everyone you would have loved. And those you would have hated and possibly owed money to. And money. And gas prices. And that book on your shelf that you look at every day but never read. And your shelf. And your neighbor. And your landlords. And Mom and Dad and you and I and this poem. Thank you. Thanks. This next one is a form of pantoum that I like to use. It's called Threadbare. Save your breath. Nobody's listening. You only watch in deafening silence, judging you. Nobody's listening. Your soul threadbare, judging you, prostrate, exposed, listless. Your soul threadbare, worn too many times, prostrate, exposed, listless, unable to tether. Worn too many times, holes exposing flesh, unable to tether. Do not let them tug. Holes exposing flesh, they only watch in deafening silence. Do not let them tug. Save your breath. Thank you. Thanks. The last one I'm going to read is actually a little spin from the morbid, hopefully anyway, my take on a spin of the morbid. It's called Be the Light. It comes at you from every side, doesn't it? Life, I mean. Parasites clinging to your essence, putrescence flowing freely from cesspools with teeth. You could feel their hot breath on your neck, the bitter sting of their scorn. It's getting hot out, it's getting dark out there. Home is just a four-letter word, like cage, creeping in the starkness of it all, the darkness of the fall, like a leaf you spiral down, powerless, lifeless, tragic. It's getting dark out there. And you're getting sick and tired of being sick and tired, aren't you? Your hands are cracked and bloody. Your feet don't arch as much as your back does. And your heart throbs much like your heart. It's getting dark out there. Hope is yet another four-letter word that you forgot to put new batteries in. And there you have it. There's the rub. It's getting dark out there. And no one else will guide you. No one else knows how. We're but babies stumbling in the pitch, fumbling with the stitch in the fabric of time and tribulation. But when the communal glow falters, when all other lights go out, be the light. Be the light. Thank you.
Thank you, Robert. That's great. Thank you. Robert Williams. Peter Hamburg. Excuse me. Wrong one.